Hi everyone, hope you're all okay. So today's project, I think this is called an envelope style fold card. I'll tell you about all the bits that you need in a minute, but first of all I'm going to just say that I'm using the flowers from the Hues of Happiness designer series paper, which I've already got cut out. I'm using a piece of paper from the 2022 to 2024 in colours in Orchid Oasis, and I've chosen the one with the spots. My base card is going to be Orchid Oasis, so all this is all new in colour for this year. I'm using some Orchid Oasis ink, and I'm going to use this flower from the Happiness Abounds, which is the stamp set that goes with this suite of products, and I'm using the big flower, and I'm going to stamp that on the inside of the card using Orchid Oasis. So they're all the bits and pieces. So let me explain about this base card. So this is actually a ScanNCut cutting file that I sell on my applelover53.co.uk website. If you go to the shop tab, and then you'll find ScanNCut cutting files. But if you don't have a ScanNCut, you can make this without one. So I'll just bring in my Simply scoreboard and tell you what you're going to need. You're going to need a piece of card that's 11 inches by 5.5. You're going to score at 3 and 7 1/4. And then you're going to come from the 7 1/4, you're going to come over to 8.5 and make a mark at the top and the bottom, and then cut that off with your trimmer to the end of the card to make your point, okay? If you've got a ScanNCut, it's a lot easier because I've made the cutting file for you. It's already shaped and everything, it's already got the dash lines in it, and you've got all the elements to go with it, okay? So I'm going to bring in my bone folder, and on one side of your cardstock you'll see the dash lines more prominently than on the other, okay? So you want them with that side, you want to be able to see them. So then I'm just going to flip that over and then fold, okay? So basically the side that you can see the dash lines, you're going to fold away from you. Then I'm going to bring this one round, and I'm going to find the dash lines and do the same. So that's kind of how your card is going to end up looking, like an envelope. You can stand it that way, you can have it this way, it's entirely up to you. So I'm just going to open this up, and I'm going to stick down my layer. So I'm just going to use some Tombow multi-purpose liquid glue. As I say, this is Orchid Oasis from the In Colour Designer Series paper pack, and I'm using the spots. So here is where this piece is going to go. So they both go on the same side, one on the top, one on the bottom, and I've made them so that they're about 1/4 inch smaller all the way around. So that's that. Then I've also cut them again in white so that you can put this on the inside, and this is where you can do some more stamping or write your greeting, whatever it is you want to do. So I'm just going to stick mine in. I mean, I would, if you're going to do some stamping, I'd do it before you put it in, but just for the speed of the video, I'm just going to put everything in place. And I've just got glue on there, so I need to wipe that off. And that's going to go on the bottom like so. Let me just put my glue away for a minute. So as I say, just fold and burnish. So, you know, this can be like this, or you can have it like this, standing it up this way. I think I'm going to stand mine up this way actually. So let me just burnish those again. So I'm going to use some flowers from the Hues of Happiness Designer Series paper, and I've cut these with my ScanNCut, but there are dies that cut all the flowers from the paper. So this one, you can see the ScanNCut's kind of not realised what it's doing in, it's took a chunk out, but it's not a problem because I can hide it with another flower. So my thinking is that I'm going to pop that like that and have this hanging over the edge, or I might use one of the others and use a different colour combination. I'm not sure which one to do. My thinking was this and this, and then pop some leaves in. So I'm going to stick this one down flat, and I'm folding the card up so that I know where the glue's going. So I'm going to pop that one like so. This one I'm going to pop up on a dimensional. I'm just going to put a dimensional there over the top so it kind of overhangs. It's only stuck on here, but it overhangs the card. And then this one, I'm just going to chop that little stem off because I don't really need it. And because I've already kind of stuck this down in the middle, it'll just give me a bit more room. So that's going to go like so. So I've got all these bits of flowers that I can put back in my box. I could use them on the inside if I wanted to. So that's how the front of the card's going to look. I could also put another one down here if I wanted to, I suppose. I could put a, let's see what we've got. So it just doesn't quite look as plain. I'm not sure. I'll leave that for a few minutes. And I'm going to open it up. So as I say, for me, I'm going to have mine so it stands like so. So when you open this up, you've got these two areas where you can do more stamping or write your greeting. I'm going to bring in my Orchid Oasis ink pad. And I'm going to ink up this flower and just stamp it like so. So that when that closes, this is what you've got on the front, and then it opens and say you've got room to write. They're nice. So that's how it's looking so far. So I don't think I'm going to use these. I think I'm going to leave it as it is actually. Just let the decoration do the talking. But what I might do is, I've got these in colour matte dots that go with the in colour, you know, suite of products, and these are the Orchid Oasis, the lighter ones. They're kind of like an ombre, so they're not as exact shade as your designer series paper, the shades of, if that makes sense. So I've got these, so I'm going to scatter a couple of these around, I think. So I'll put one there, put another one there, and I'm just using my take your pick tool for this, and one up there. So we've got 3 of the ombre dots that are in the in colours. I'm going to leave it at that. So you've got, this is say, this envelope style fold, which you can have this way like so and sit it up. I know you can't really see it. I'll take pictures of it, or you can have it so it stands like so. And then you've got plenty of room on the inside. You could also cut this layer again in white and put that there if you want. It's entirely up to you. Anyway, that's today's project. I hope you like it. As I say, the ScanNCut cutting file is available in my online shop. Please give the video a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Thank you.